Hello, everyone out there. Thank you so very much for stopping by Creative Ends platform today. So, today I'm still making a video on how to tie. So, what I'm tying today is going to be a full fan gele. So, I'll be using three pieces of ashoke joined together, which will give me about 18 inches, or let's just say 20, and then I'm using the length of about 70. So 18 by 70 is what I'm using. So the first thing I'm creating is creating of the base. I'm creating the base. So to do that, I just took, like, let's say the gele divided into three parts. So I use the part of it to create the base. And then while folding out the base, I also um, leave some parts of the gele, like a piece of ashoke, or like a piece and a half of ashoke, that will allow me to cover the the tie after tying it, because it's not always that the client will want to open their hair. So when you are through with the tying, you are supposed to make provision for how you are to cover it. So now I have done the base. I want to show you how I tie the back. It's not always that you tie the back, so it's a thing of choice. But if I'm going to tie, I divide the gele into two. That is the width into two, and then use it to tie the back. Drag it very tight. In short, it should be uh, too tight for the client. Sometimes we want to put it at that position of, are you comfortable? And the client say, yes, it's okay like that. But while you will be working on it, there is this tendency for it to, like, slacken a little. So if you do not um, tight it enough, then while you are working on it, it can lose the grip that you have on the head. And then just imagine, after styling your gele and everything, you now find out that the base is not firm. It will not be fine at all. So I always ensure that this base, I'm able to get it down firm, flat. And then one other thing I ensure is that it is on the position I want it, because sometimes when it's very tight and you finish tying, it becomes difficult for you to push it back upwards. It becomes difficult. So I try to position it as much as possible before I really, really tighten. So I'm through with the back. So let's see the front. This is how the front is. This is how the front is. So the front is based. Now I will go ahead and open, yeah, this gele now. While you are tying, you pack it together. It will be all squeezed and all of that. So before you continue, especially if you are going to tie a full fan, you need to open it up the way you see me do now. You spread it out so that you can get the edge very sharp out, rather than trying to force it out while doing the work. You spread it out first. All right, so right now you can see no part of it is squeezed or tight. Then I just begin to collect it little by little, like that. I just hold my two hands and begin to pick it closely. Then what will make me to stop is that as I pick, I look at the remaining height, and I also think of the height I want to use. Then secondly, you can see that while I try to cross it up, I press the base down with my hand. Eh? Then it will be time to spread it out like you see me doing now. And then I will arrange that part that I picked with my hands, that part I pleated. I will rearrange it into one single line. I'll make sure that the first one is resting, the second one is resting on top of the first one, the third one is resting on top of the second. So it's going to build a bridge, or it's going to build a foundation for which every other one I fold will rest on. You understand? So I'll just, if you keep resting it on it continuously, faithfully, the fan you are planning for will surely come out standing and very attractive. But when you are arranging and you find out that maybe you're folding, the pleat you are folding now, some is too big, some is too small, is unequal, you understand? Then you will have your fan, but some will fall to the back, some will fall to the front. So one very important thing you do to get this fan is, one, you ensure that every pleat you are creating rests on the first pleat, which stands as the foundation. And secondly, you ensure that you create a slant. If you see what I'm doing now, just watch where the circle will come up now. You will see that the slant it is not equal from the ear part to the top. The ear part is shorter and the top is longer. You must deliberately work this out. You must deliberately work it out in order for you to get that fan. You understand? So deliberately, you must create that unequal flow of your folding. And one very easy way I usually get it is that while I fold the top, where you see my left hand, while I fold it small, the quantity I will take behind is bigger than the one I will take from the start. So with that, the folding is not equal. You don't fold your right side small and you are folding the back small, then it will not be this, it will not flow. I don't know how else to explain it. You understand? So you need to ensure that they are not equal. You need to also ensure that every of the pleats you are folding, they are standing on the first foundation. So because I just want to garnish it up a little, I tied that part to stop the pleat, and then after that I will flow the remaining part to the back. I used something that is contrasting, so that something that is not the same, that's the color, to enable you see it. But when I'm done with the video, or before I conclude, I will use a color that will match the tie to tie it. So if you plan to do this tie, ensure you get a thread of this color, roll it very thick to tie, or better still, you get a bias of this the color of the tie to tie it. So this is how it will look. I'm almost done. All I need to do now is show you the finishing and how I close the back. Is that okay? So for now, this is how I create my full fan with a little bit of a touch. This is not a complete total flowing of fan. If it's a total flow, I will not have that tying at the side. All right. So what I'm doing is just ensuring that each pleat stands on each other. That's the only way you can get this fan well defined. All right. So before I go, if today is your first time stopping by Creative Ends platform, please don't forget to hit on that thumbs up, like I like this video. It will help me because Facebook will now um, suggest this video to a lot of people because of that thumbs up. So please help me with like, just thumbs up for me. And then if you can, please subscribe and then hit on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And one very interesting thing about this channel you don't want to miss is that you have the opportunity of sending me the styles you want to learn that you are yet to see on YouTube. So if you have a style, a picture, just send it to me on WhatsApp. Most of you already have my WhatsApp number, and I'm still going to display it on this video so you can send it to me. All right. So this is the back, and then look at the front as well. Let me turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. All right. So this is the front, this is the front and the back. So I always have this idea that both the front and the back of my gele should be beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed today's class, and then I promise to see you in my next video, which promises to get better and better, because the best is yet to come. Do you understand? The best is yet to come, is yet to come. What God cannot do does not exist. Bye.